this is for Elvis. He wanted to know how to make a pom-pom on your hands. So all I do is I take some yarn. Actually, I should have put my yarn this side. Never mind. You just take some yarn and you leave a little tail that's going to be longer than your pom-pom, and then you just wrap around and you just keep going. Make sure this tail's out. I wrap it around my thumbs. It's like when you're winding a middle pull ball of yarn. But you go round and 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 round. Until you've got a fair amount. See, this is the little tail, but if I pull here, it gets out of the way. It's really weird because this yarn's actually bright blue. But anyway, until you've got a fair amount, front and back. Then you snip it like that, and then you just need to know where the end is. It's not an important part of it, you just need to know where it is. So put this yarn with the tail, this one, so that it's to the end of your ball, what will be the end of your pom-pom, rather than right in the middle. Okay, and then from the one you've just pulled off, trim the other end to the same side. So, oh, sorry about that. So they're both at the same side now. You just slide all this onto your fingers, like this, and you make sure you can get here. You thread and the piece of yarn you've trimmed off under your fingers, so it's here. Hang on. You see, so it goes through here, back out here and over the yarn. Then you pull that really tight, and I mean really tight, and slide it off. Now at this point, this is actually how you make a scruffy bow. So if you wanted to, you could tie this off and make a scruffy bow. Saves me doing 2 tutorials. Anyway, then you turn it over, and as you turn it over you pull these bits down, and this bit you're going to knot. Now, okay, so it's right over left, right over left and under, and pull tight, and then push it to the table, and I do left over right and under, and pull tight. That's a square knot. And then, just to give it added strength, I'll take this one. Can you see? I take this one that I've just knotted, and this one, and I go around in opposite directions, so like this, and I pull really tight on each loop, in each way round, till I've got a little tiny bit, and I do the same in the other direction, and then another square knot with these two bits, and the square knot is just a much tighter knot. Just get my scissors, put them in, pull them tight, cut. And just make sure you get every single loop. And then do the other side. Ooh. Trim that bit off later. Catch any that you missed. Then the two little bits that you left out before, grab hold of those. Obviously they're, at the moment they're just long strands of pom-pom, but anyway, grab hold of those like this in the middle, hold your pom-pom tight and shake it. Shake it, baby, shake it. In fact, I use it to dust off the bits. Then you have a pom-pom. Obviously if somebody sits and pulls really hard on them, then they'll come out, but just from basic pulling like this they won't. And there we go. You can always trim it, like this one here, which I think's too long. But there we go. That is how you make a pom-pom on your fingers. I hope it helps. I hope that you managed to do it. And it shouldn't come undone. The knots shouldn't come undone because square knots are the tightest knots. The only way I can think of that this comes undone is when somebody sits and pulls these out. But that's just the nature of pom-poms. Anyway, there we go. I'm sorry I've rambled a lot. And I hope that it works for you, Elvis. Have fun. Bye.